Alright, so if you guys like follow me on Twitter, you guys probably noticed that I deactivated my main Twitter. I now have a new Twitter known as Lorca Borka. I want to explain why this happened, because I'm just I don't want to explain it in a thread. I feel like it'd be better if explaining it like this, so that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, alright, so where this all started was probably a certain interaction I had with somebody. I'm not gonna name names, just because there's no point. Because this whole thing was my own fault. Someone was joking with me, and I didn't realize it was a joke. And I came at them very aggressively, and I ended up scaring them off, and I felt really bad about that. And I still do. I try not to beat myself up over it, but yeah, that happened. And then I rewatched a old video of mine that I uploaded about 6 months ago. Types of furries I hate. It's still up on my channel. And honestly, I don't like that video. I'm so pessimistic. I'm very unlikable. And I just seem like I hate everybody. You know? And overall, I seem to like put myself on this weird pedestal because I talk about issues, because no one else is doing that. Which is not true, by the way. There's a lot of people talking about it. That I feel like I dehumanize others who don't. And sometimes that's for better reasons of they don't want to, because they already have enough going on in their lives. Or they're just not the fit person to do that. And I look at that and I'm like, yikes. I'm not saying that like it isn't important to talk about issues. It is 100%. I'm not trying to say that. But mixing that with an ego is when it's a problem. And despite me not wanting to admit it, I have an ego. And I've noticed that. And I was reading tweets back, and I was watching old videos, and I just realized I don't like how I present myself. I don't like how I present online very aggressively. Especially because IRL, I am not that aggressive. I'm less aggressive, you know. And I started to feel really uncomfortable with myself and this online persona that I have created with Kane in particular. And don't get me wrong, I still love Kane, but I feel like having that association with me, with my Twitter furry personality, because I've fallen down that hole of being a pessimistic furry and constantly talking about issues and just never acknowledging that just because someone doesn't talk about issues doesn't mean they're a horrible person. Yes, it's something that they should do, but I'm not going to sit there and dehumanize them for not doing so. It's not always as black and white as people want you to see, you know? And I honestly, I felt really ugly. I started to realize why I was disliked in the community for a little bit, because I always wondered why. And for once, I finally saw it. So immediately I wanted to change. So I wanted to reinvent myself. And by doing that, I brought Lorcan forward, who is my true Sona. He's how I'm actually like IRL. He looks like me, and we dress similarly, and overall he's just, not saying I don't dress like him, I actually, like, his vest that he has in the stills is very similar to a vest that I do have, but it's not like Kane is not completely different to me. He is like me 100%, and he definitely is a part of me and a part of my identity quite a bit, but I feel like the aggression sometimes gets misplaced, and that's kind of associated with the character. So that's why I'm like, no, and I don't like that. So, yeah. And overall, just being a Twitter warrior furry is, I'm done with it. It doesn't really do anything for the community really at all, other than, oh, look, you're angry about this going on, now you're angry about this and this and this, and just having all that anger and carrying it around is very unhealthy. I just feel like I need to let go of it. And overall, I feel like people are given brownie points for normal things, you know, that, like, it's not special at all for you to be like this IRL. Like, for example, being anti-zoo, anti-map, like, no one really, like, IRL, like, you don't get brownie points for that, that's a default, and some people are just constantly tweeting about it, like, anti-zoo, I'm anti-map. I'm like, okay, cool, that's the default. You don't get brownie points for that. And then there's people who are overly crazy about it, and I'm just like, oh, you follow this person, or they just got outed, like, they literally just got outed like an hour ago, and you haven't unfollowed them already. Oh my god, you're such a horrible person. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I literally seen a post being all like, oh, if you don't follow this person, you have 24 hours to unfollow, and I'm like, fuck off, you are so terminally online to the point where you don't realize that people don't live on planet Twitter. I know. So, I'm just done. I'm done. So, long and short of it, that's why I deactivated it. I do have a new account called Lorca Borka, so if you guys want to follow that, link in the description. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of an explanation as to how this happened, because I didn't really give a full explanation, but yeah, here it is. So yeah, I might make some more videos discussing stuff about furry Twitter and stuff, but I'm gonna leave it here because I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, I should have another video out soon. I have a few scripts I'm working on at the moment. I have some that are finished that I still need to record. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.